Welcome to BTS Audio, your home for audio solutions. So today I want to discuss a topic that most people ask. It's about what is a single voice coil and dual voice coil. So dual voice coil is two coils in one subwoofer. As you can see, like this one, it has two coils. As you can see, the terminal caps are two. Positive, negative, and there's also another positive and negative. So now these are two coils combined into one. So how we wire will determine how we interlink them. So this is what we call a dual voice coil. And what is the purpose of a dual voice coil? That is now another thing, because some people say that dual voice coils are more powerful than single voice coils, which is still a myth. That one we'll discuss in another day. So the purpose of two coils is one. Like in this subwoofer, it is a 4 ohm subwoofer, which is means 4 ohms is a resistance. So each coil has 4 ohms resistance. So now the purpose of the dual voice coil is we can interlink these two coils, and we can either add the resistance or reduce the resistance. So what's the purpose of that? That we do that because we have different amplifiers, and the ratings of the amplifiers will determine which method of interconnecting that we are going to use. There are two methods. The first one is the series method. Series is where we connect the positive to the negative, and then we get the output as on the other positive and negative. So when we do that, we shall increase the resistance. So if this is a 4 ohm, it will increase to 8 ohms. So now we have more resistance on that coil, on the whole subwoofer now. So now that means now we have also to get an amplifier that can handle 8 ohms as the resistance. Now the other option of connection is the parallel connection. So parallel connection, we connect the positive to the positive and negative to the negative, and then we have an output to the amplifier. Now what that does, it lowers the resistance. So because this is a 4 ohm resistance on each coil, it will lower to a factor of 2, which will be 2 ohms. So now we find that most amplifiers are able to get more power from the amplifier, because there is less resistance. And in that case, you find now that you're able to use an amplifier that is rated at 2 ohms. You are able to rate at 300 watts for such a subwoofer, and you're able to get that in most of the amplifiers. The aspect of dual coils, single voice coils, they just have one terminal, and the resistance, you can't change the resistance. So if it is a 2 ohm,